Well then, finally a pundit has come out and said that a certain player should sign for Newcastle United. It's not often you hear that from any pundit at the minute. But let's take a look at who that player is and which pundit actually said it. This is the Toon Review. Hi everybody, welcome to another midweek show where basically we're just talking about any little stories that are going around at the moment. As I say, not rumours, just stories and reports of certain quotes that have been said. And Ali McCoist has come out with a very interesting one. He's actually urged Jesse Lingard to sign for Newcastle United in the summer. Now we know he's linked with West Ham and he always will be because of the loan spell he had there. But Ali McCoist is of the impression that Newcastle United would be the best move for him because he said that a team on the up and going places makes perfect sense for Jesse Lingard to go to. And of course, if he's got England aspirations, he would be a big part of the Newcastle United side. Look, we've really struggled, haven't we, to find that number 10 who can put the ball in the back of the net. And Jesse Lingard is the perfect player to do that for me. He can either play up front on his own. I don't think he's that kind of player, though. I'd rather see somebody like Jesse Lingard, in a number 10 role, playing that part. And he can certainly score goals. There is no doubt about that. So Ali McCoist also says that he may want to stay up north because not all these big players want to move down south. Despite what people like Gabby Agbonlahor and all them say, the north has various attractions, and Newcastle is a thriving city. It's going to be a thriving football club. There's no doubt about that. The plans that the new owners have, and that's what players might be looking at now, looking at coming to Newcastle and changing the mind on everything and thinking, wow, this is really a thriving city. It's an up-and-coming football club. It's all joined together. The new owners want to do so much for the city of Newcastle as well as just the football club. So it's up-and-coming. This could be the place to be next season and for seasons to come. And, he's got the World Cup coming up as well. He'll want to get back into the World Cup squad and playing regularly for Newcastle, who will be, as I say, an up-and-coming club next season. It makes perfect sense, certainly to Ali McCoist. And, he's one of the pundits that I actually do respect, that he actually talks a lot of sense, does Ali McCoist, certainly when he's on with Laura Woods on Talk Sport on a breakfast. He's very, well opinionated, and he talks a lot of sense. As I say, probably one of the only few that I actually pay attention to. And he believes that Jesse Lingard would be the perfect person to come into Newcastle as a number 10. And I can't disagree with him. He is that kind of player. Now, whether they can strike a deal with him or not, whether they've spoke to him or not, God only knows. We'll just have to wait and see what the summer brings. But interesting that Ali McCoy said that because, it's very rare nowadays that we hear a pundit say, yes, go to Newcastle. Because we all know what they're about, the bias towards the southern clubs, etc. It just stinks. But hopefully, listening to that may swing Jesse Lingard our way. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, Bruno's agent has come out recently, which is very, very interesting, and said that we beat 3 different clubs to his signature in the January window. Now, we knew that he was linked with Arsenal. Arsenal were pretty sure that he was going to sign for them. We saw various YouTube Arsenal channels stating that what a signing he's going to be and where he's going to fit into the team, etc., etc. Didn't quite go that way, though, did it, guys? And he signed for Newcastle United and has been a revelation ever since. Regularly scoring 10s on the player ratings, regularly being the best player on the pitch, miles and miles ahead of anybody else. So we were lucky to get him. But the other 2 clubs that we beat off, according to Bruno's agent, are Juventus and Real Madrid. Now, Real Madrid have been, stalking around again, releasing little, I don't know whether it's actually true or not from the Real Madrid club itself, but that they're interested in Bruno. Now, Bruno won't be going anywhere. Bruno has said that he wants to become a legend at Newcastle United. He wants to do X, Y, and Z, win things, and become a real stable player at Newcastle United, and, of course, have that legendary status, which he is gaining very, very quickly already. But to beat off Juventus as well. That just says how much the club is moving forward. And whatever was said to Bruno in January to persuade him to sign for us and not those other three teams must be very, very powerful. Because, let's face it, Real Madrid could offer him a lot. Juventus certainly could. Arsenal could as well. But he decided to come to Newcastle. Now, for me, that says a lot about what he was told when he signed in January. He was given the plan. He was given the vision. Let everybody, he was able to see what the plans were for the club. And he decided to come to Newcastle, not the other three clubs. Now, for me, that is massive. And that's also going to have a massive bearing in the summer. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, you won't be able to sign this guy, you won't be able to sign that guy. We have the power to sign them now. And it's clear. That statement from Brunos Agent saying that the other three clubs who were involved, that's massive for me. That's absolutely massive. It says so much about what we can do in the summer. Because he's obviously impressed with what the plans were for the future. Real Madrid, Arsenal, Juventus can't cope with that. And that's going to be very, very similar to what we offer other players in the summer. Now, whether that be the players that are available on a free transfer, we bring them in and we give them a decent signing-on fee so they keep the wage down. Who knows? We've got a wage structure there and I think they'll want to stick to it. But we can offer these players all sorts now. And for me, that statement is massive from Bruno's agent. Absolutely huge. Now, Amanda Staveley has once again stated that she wants to bring the ladies' game into the actual fold of the football club. Now, we know that over the recent times they've been under the guidance of the foundation and haven't really been anything to do with Newcastle United Football Club in general because Mike Ashley didn't want anything to do with it. But Amanda Staveley has yet again confirmed that she wants this women's team in the Women's Super League. She wants them to be under the hood of Newcastle United, like some of the other bigger ladies teams are, and that's great. And Becky Langley, the Newcastle United women's manager, has come out and said what a lovely person Amanda is. She's always at the training ground, she's always talking to them, and she's always expressed her desire to bring the women's game even further. And for me, that's fantastic. And of course, they're playing at St James's Park on Sunday for the first time in their history. They're looking to break the record for a ladies' game attendance. Now, it's only £3 to get in and free for kids. So, if you are going, well done. Get yourselves down there and support the ladies' team because it's going to be huge. And it'll give the girls an insight into what it can be like to play in front of a huge crowd. It could be a title decider. They are playing very, very well at the minute, the ladies' team. So we wish them the very best. And, of course, Amanda has big, big plans to get them into the Super League and then further forward from that, which can only benefit Newcastle United as a football club in general. So best of luck to the ladies' team on Sunday in their first ever game at St James's Park. And finally, for Saturday's game against Liverpool, the Premier League announced who would, of course, be on VAR. And it's our good old friend Mike Dean from, yes, you guessed it, the Wirral. His two sons are very, very well known as Liverpool season ticket holders. We know what happened in the away game. I was there. He destroyed that game for us. Not blown the whistle when there was a head injury on the pitch, a penalty which was clear as day when Ryan Fraser was brought down. There was some very, very dodgy decisions, and of course, stepping across Alexander-Arnold, who's about to shoot, blocking the vision of Dubravka. Now, you can say that's petty, but he actually did it. Why would a referee do that? I just don't understand the Premier League's decision to do this. It stinks to high heaven again. But you know what? We just have to get on with it. That's all we can do. They've made the choice. It's going to be that idiot again. And I have a feeling when anything does go to VAR, it'll take for an age because we know Mike Dean loves being the centre of attention for everything. And nothing will change in this game, to be honest. It's Mike Dean or nothing. So we've got that to worry about on Saturday. But I'm sure, hopefully, we can give Liverpool a very good game. That's all we really want. Give them a good game. Give them a challenge. And listen, if we go down, I hope we go down fighting. But we'll see. We'll talk about that in the preview show tomorrow night. So don't forget that's on at 8 o'clock on Thursday night. And, of course, Friday night, don't forget, 8 p.m, we've got the absolute legend that is Henry Winter joining us live on the show with me and Alex, talking about his time reporting on Newcastle United and his career in general, which is going to be a fantastic conversation. But if you have enjoyed the video, guys, please do stick a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel and like what you see, please do consider subscribing. It's taken off at the minute. Do hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of any upload or recorded video. You can become a member of the Toon Review as well if you hit the join button just underneath the video as well. Let me know in the comments what you think about what I've said in the video. Jesse Lingard, what do you think about that? And Bruno's agent's comment, about him rejecting Real Madrid, Juventus, and Arsenal to come to Newcastle. Absolutely incredible news that, if you ask me, and a real positive for Newcastle. But thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow night with the guys for the match review of the Liverpool game. But until then, be kind, take care, and we'll see you soon.